How Inosuke Stole Christmas.
Wow! It's exactly what I wanted! I wonder how Santa Claus knew! Did you tell him, Ponjiro?
I didn't say a word. It must be magic.
Idiot. I told him last year that Santa was fake. And yet he still believes that's who brought it for him.
I think that's because he can't read your signature.
Nezuko-chan! You got what you wanted too? I'm glad to hear it.
It must have been because you were so good all year. That was very generous, Zenitsu. But why don't you just tell her you bought it?
I wouldn't dare taint the innocents. It's too precious. It feels wrong. I'm gonna stay up all night next year so I can thank him in person.
I'm so glad you've had a change of heart about him, Inosuke.
Huh? What do you mean? Last year you said you planned to fight him for all the toys in his bag. Oh yeah.
I'm glad we were able to talk him out of it. Now, I don't know the magical powers of Santa Claus, but based on his occupation, I rather doubt he'd be able to take Inosuke in a fight. If that actually happened, he would have stolen Christmas from so many children.
You know, there actually was someone who once stole Christmas completely.
Really? How?
That's right, Nezuko-chan. It is the story I told you about yesterday.
Won't you tell it, Zenitsu?
Sure. They call him the Grinch. And it all took place in a little village called Whoville. Each year on Christmas Eve, the people in the town would stand heart to heart and hand in hand, singing joyful carols. Who's Carol? And why are they singing to her?
Christmas carols are a type of song, Inosuke.
Oh. As I was saying, all the people in Whoville loved Christmas a lot. But the Grinch, unlike them, did not. I want to be the Grinch! What? This is a story, not a... whatever. Fine, you can be the Grinch. All right! The Grinch lived alone, high up on a mountaintop, with only his pet for company. From his cave far aloft, he could hear the crowd sing. As they put up the tree, he glared down at the thing. No one knows why the Grinch would frown at the sight. Perhaps because his head wasn't screwed on just right. Huh. Stubborn, feral, brain full of unwashed socks? You're right, Inosuke. I do think you're a good match for this role. Thanks. Hey! You can't talk back. You're in the story now. Oh, right. I can't believe he went for that childish logic. Anyway. I hate all this frivolity, the Grinch said with a sneer. Tomorrow is Christmas. It's practically here. He knew they'd soon open presents, play jing-tinglers and feast, and after some rest, they'd carve the roast beast. What beast did they roast? I don't know. Who cares? Was it tough to take down? You're getting off track. But I gotta know. It was boar. They were eating boar. Oh no!
Zenitsu.
All right, sorry. Wow. No wonder the Grinch hates the Foo people. They killed and ate his family. What the? No! This is a children's story. It's not that dark. The poor guy, Monitsu. Left as a child to fend all on his own. What? He's not a child. He's a full-grown adult. Or at least I assume he is. He's not exactly human. It's terrible, Monitsu. He's all alone. Nobody to teach him how to hunt. Having to use wet leaves as a blanket. What is happening? And you're reading this sad story to a young girl of all people? You know, you really ought to work out some of your internal issues, Monitsu. My inner issues? Monitsu, it's okay. If you ever need to talk, Ponjiro's right here.
I mean, that's true, I guess.
Ah! I can't do this anymore.
Are you okay, Inosuke?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
You all are losing focus.
Oh, that's right. Where was I?
The Grinch saw the villagers singing, a drone he found numbing. And then he proclaimed,
I must find some way to keep Christmas from coming.
Then he got an idea. He'd steal it, he thought.
I'll dress up like Santa Claus.
So a reindeer he sought. With none to be found, he'd rely on his wits. Tied an antler on his dog, hoping it fits.
I must stop this whole thing,
the Grinch continued to say.
Pet demon girl Fezimo, you carry my sleigh.
What? Hold on! First of all, how dare you? Her name is Nezuko! And second, you can't keep her as a pet!
Why not? What do you say, demon girl? Want to be in the story with me?
Okay, if you really want to, I guess. So then, the beautiful creature pulling the sled.
Hey, that's not in the story. You can't just add whatever you want.
You seem to have no trouble doing that.
But I'm the main character. The plot goes where I say it goes. So Chuitsu, where does it go next?
You're going down the mountain after dark. Quietly, so no one knows you're there.
Stealthy. Got it.
With the village asleep, the Grinch brought empty bags and stole all the Who's presents, still adorned in their tags. As his chaos was leashed and his yield increased, the Grinch got so greedy he took the roast beast.
Finally! Vengeance is mine!
You're not still on about that dead parent thing, are you? Apparently.
So then he burned the house of his enemies, right?
This is getting out of hand.
Oh, right. They might have families too. That's not right. Okay then. I'm just taking the roast beast and the presents then.
Right. And the tree.
So long, suckers!
Is apparently what the Grinch called out as he was about to escape.
Your Christmas is over, and I'm the one who took it!
That's not exactly how it went down in the book. But it does make perfect sense that someone would hear that and come investigate.
Wait, what?
Just as the Grinch was about to escape fully packed, Tanji Lu-Hu caught him right in the act.
Oh crap, do I have to kill her?
Enough with the violence! What have people been teaching you? Also, remember that you're dressed as Santa Claus. She has no reason to suspect you of anything bad. Wow. Santa Claus? Why are you taking our Christmas tree? The small child asked.
Little Tanji Wu Fu.
You don't know her name. These two characters have never met before.
I do so. You just told it to me.
And yet you still got it wrong.
Tanji Wu Fu. Don't be sad and don't worry. I'll fix the dumb thing and bring it back in a hurry.
And that terrible lie somehow fooled the child.
Stupid kid.
And the Grinch made it out, his sleigh greatly piled.
Giddy up, Fezimo, to the top of the summit. We've got to make it by morning to dump it.
The sun was rising by now, and the Who slowly waking, to no stockings or presents, and the Grinch's grand taking.
I bet they'll cry about it. All their material's gone. I did what I meant to. No Christmas will dawn.
Then the sound of Who music rose up from below. A happy old song from the Who's in the snow.
They're caroling after I stole all their stuff? Why?
Naturally, the Grinch couldn't understand the Who's reason for cheer. Even Tanji Lu-Hu was smiling in the square. And it was then the Grinch realized something he hadn't before.
Ah! What am I doing?
Maybe Christmas, perhaps, meant a little bit more. As the mountaintop lent him that first peek of sun, the Grinch felt regret for the things he had done. With his Grinch strength, he pulled the sleigh back from the ledge, and Tanji Lu-Hu saw from over the hedge The Grinch riding in, with their presents in tow, blowing loud on his trumpet and shouting, "Ho, ho, ho!" He put their possessions back where they belonged. And finally, he himself, the Grinch, joined along in their song. The end. That was a really nice story. Except for the dead parents part. That wasn't in the book at all, I swear!
Say, what about all the other holidays people celebrate this time of year?
We don't have time for those. We only have 20 minutes of airtime, plus commercials.
But I have a really good one. Once upon a Hanukkah.
Wait, we're gonna run out of... The end. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed my yearly Kamaboko Christmas special. Everyone have a Merry Christmas, or whatever holiday you choose to celebrate this time of year. Love you all, and thank you so much for still watching my stuff. Mwah. Bye!